The playoffs are set. Hey everybody, Scott Hansen here. This is your final weekly recap of the regular season, presented by Lowe's. We begin with a good interconference matchup. And here is the running back. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Vikings are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. Time for a game with playoff implications in the AFC. The Chargers at Mile High to take on the Broncos. And this is Quentin Johnston. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Chargers get their 11th win on the year as their great season rolls on. Some teams have the benefit of resting their starters. Others need to go all out now. Let's check out the Week 18 injury report. The top story, it's the former MVP, Lamar Jackson. X-rays showed that he suffered a fracture to his foot. His guys are going to have to find a way to make do without him for a spell. Time now for our final EA Sports Player of the Week segment for the regular season. And we'll hand the award to this man, Drake London. He was fantastic in the road win in the Superdome. And by that, I mean he finished with more than 200 yards receiving. That's not a stat line you're going to see every weekend. Meanwhile, let's take a look here at the rest of the top performers in the NFL in this, the final week of the regular season. With the regular season now complete, time for a final look at the NFL leaders in passing yards. What a huge year for Justin Herbert. He finishes number 1 in passing yards. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. So now the regular season comes to a close. It's on to the playoffs. A little bittersweet, admittedly, but we thank you for joining us on this.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Today it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
And now, please welcome your Minnesota Vikings.
On that Cowboys sideline, their quarterback getting ready. His guys snuck into the playoff field as the 7 seed, but they come in with plenty of confidence that they can spring the upset. Across from him, the opposing quarterback. His guys, the number 2 seed, looking to advance to the divisional round. Now, the second of 3 games here on this Sunday, we continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller and his...
What is up, guys? Welcome back. Hold on, I'm moving my mic here. I just want to double check to see if my roster is kind of straight. Hold on. There was no injuries coming into the game, but that always changes when the game starts. And look, we're all banged up. I would have loved to have had that week off, but it is what it is. Now we're starting for Sanu. Oh, Johnson's banged up. God damn it, that's going to hurt if he gets hurt. All right, let's go.
NFL now.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Second and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Now back to throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll set up to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to start running the ball outside, and they're not doing it.
The 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Left side to Lamb. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7.
Our guys have been fucking hurt every single play so far. Someone's been injured. I have a bunch of players hurt.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chance. Some nice yardage on that one.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to go that time.
Oh my God, every fucking play so far.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there. Allowing him to get to the perimeter, but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Willis now off of play action. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Willis. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Willis to throw. Pass complete to Addison. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always
Another fucking road game at home. Another one. Another one.
Teammates to get him free.
The offense going back to work as we take a look at their offensive coordinator. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. Here's Fields. His guys have the first half lead here as they try to find some ways to attack this defense.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Fields. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
What's my corner doing there? What's he doing?
Before being stopped just before the 35. They're able to convert on third.
Justin Fields is going to come fucking shred me apart now.
To throw is Fields. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on second and 6.
Back to throw, Willis. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Oh, not sure.
No one's open. I can't throw the ball anywhere. It's going to be one of those games. I cannot throw the ball anywhere. There's nobody even open to throw the ball to.
Send out their punter.
No one to even throw the ball. I'm going to lose this game because of this fucking bullshit. Another fucking goddamn home. Another home game on the road. Another road game at home. Another one.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one out wide and intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Willis now off play action. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Now Willis. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. 3rd and 19.
It's now 3rd.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
May as well fucking punt here. May as well just get the ball and punt every time.
5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw, here's Willis. And Winslow brings it in over the middle. Past the 20. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19. Ready.
They go play action with Willis. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. Here's Willis. He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Bro just ran up the middle, didn't even move. He just ran forward.
All the way down to the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. We are in for...
Oh my god, here we fucking go. This is the most unrealistic game I think I've played so far in this entire fucking Madden 27. This game here. It's just so fucking all over the place.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Off play action, Fields. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Back to throw, Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And a strong run that time. This is across midfield and down to the 43.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run on first down with Shipley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now Shipley again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Willis. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side, caught by Winslow. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Completes this to Addison out left. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second and a couple.
Addison, 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Cowboys' 7-yard line.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings have taken the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's second and 10. Fields now to throw. He'll get that complete. Ryan Flanoy with it. And they're able to...
If I want to give him something, just fucking call anything but cover 1. If I want to give him something, it's unbelievable. Doesn't matter who's there. I can put a 5-year-old down, just throw it all over me on fucking Tampa 2 and fucking cover 3 and shit. They'll suck.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Here's a second and 5.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit, and number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
No, if their quarterback was in this game, it would be different. It would definitely be a lot harder. This fucking field sucks.
Yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Willis. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Willis showing off the wheels there. He gets him the first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a big beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22.
Down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Try to set up a screen for Blue. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Fields. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's got it up only 40 to the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Potential grounding, offense.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
The try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Ooh, with a juke. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for post. Moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
For the Cowboys.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st
It's the
and 10.
Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at the
Officially
line of
no
scrimmage.
gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Willis looking to throw it. Rolling to his right. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Darius Robinson on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Allen. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Willis now off of play action. He gets it to Addison. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Johnson. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights.
Yeah, I feel bad for Dallas, man. With their quarterback is so fucking good, man. If he was in, this game would be different. I might even be winning this game. But fucking Justin Fields is so goddamn bad. I'm just beating the shit out of him.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. A little juke. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Fields. Pressure coming from the Vikings.
Their offensive line's not playing well either.
Jordan Davis picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now comes the Cowboys. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Straight ahead, Shipley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Once again, it's Shipley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Willis. He'll buy some time right. This is caught by Addison. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Willis to throw. And he'll get this one complete to Winslow. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have opened the lead up to 30. Well, he didn't find the end zone a whole lot in his rookie campaign, but he's got himself a touchdown here in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by playing in the postseason, but they can just let that go because he's as confident as they come. And I know that he believes that that's the first of many playoff touchdowns that he's going to have as his career progresses.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, Green Bay fucking spanked the Giants. Holy shit. I'm not surprised. Green Bay's fucking good.
And off it goes.
So Green Bay's going to play the Rams, and I'm going to play, I think, the winner of the Buccaneers and Lions game.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
There's my guy, baby.
By multiple defenders.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Lamb will go in motion. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go. 551, 551,
Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll give it to Shipley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a handoff, Johnson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Viking 18.
Again, it's Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperate. As they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Jordan Davis able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Off the option, here's Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They snap it to Fields. That is caught and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
To throw is Fields. That's caught by Flanoy. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings' 37-yard line.
Looks like we're playing Tampa Bay, guys.
They'll look to throw again. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
3rd and long.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Willis now off play action. Steps away. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
They'll run. Here's Shipley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Shipley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Here's Shipley, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
First down, Dallas.
And they'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Yeah, I'll take it, man. I mean, very first playoff game with this team, I'll take it. We did well. This team, if we can stay healthy, we're built for this. We really are. I know we're not flashy. We don't make a ton of massive plays. We run the ball well. We play good defense. We don't make a lot of mistakes, or we haven't been the last half of the season. We've got a good defensive line. We've got really good linebackers. I really think we can hang with anybody. But anyway, see you guys in the divisional round.